The Fort Lauderdale Eldercare channel is brought to you by Sidney Shugani and the great folks with Right at Home of Broward County. Today's guest is Kathy Franzone, Aging Life Care Planner with Atlas Aging Life Care Management.
Welcome to the Fort Lauderdale Eldercare channel. I'm Sidney Shugani, your host, and today we have Kathy Franzone from Atlas Aging Life Care Management. Welcome, Kathy.
Thank you, Sidney.
I look forward to our discussion today to help our viewers get a better understanding of how they can avail of the services of an aging life care manager. Tell us, Kathy, how long has Atlas been in business?
Okay. Atlas Care Management, Life and Care Management has been in business since 2007. I've actually worked with the company since 2010.
Okay. Please define for our audience the market area served by your business. Is it just Broward County or other multiple surrounding counties?
Yeah. Yes, of course, we do all of Broward County. We do all of Palm Beach County and parts of northern Dade County.
Okay. Could you tell us about your typical client? Is there a profile for them?
Well, we have, most of our clients are in some form of decline, whether it be mental decline, functional decline, physical decline. We often have our clients, their families are out of town, they live, out of the state, and they just need someone, checking in on them, doing the different things that as we age that we need help with. We also may have families that are local, but because their plate's so full that there's just certain things that come up that our expertise comes in handy. So, a lot of our clients live alone, or they may live with a caregiver in the home.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we have couples, but it just depends. Like I said, we're there for the family, because sometimes it's nice to have another set of eyes and ears in the home watching what's going on and being able to report back to them where the needs are.
And I have a follow-up question to that. Kathy, could you tell us, without using actual names, can you think of a particular case and what they had gone through and how you were able to help your client and their family?
Well, the families do come to rely on us because we are knowledgeable about what we do. We become very knowledgeable about our clients and their care, and our goal is to have happy and healthy clients striving to their maximum potential. We currently have a client now, actually, that the family actually was the niece that came to us 4 years ago, and she had been calling her aunt and uncle over the last week, and it was apparent that the uncle was not feeling well, but she became real alarmed because he seemed to get more confused, and she just, there was nobody here to check on them. So she called our company and asked if we could go in as soon as possible to see him. This was on a Thursday. So on Friday I went to the home. When I got there, it was apparent that her uncle was confused, and also her aunt too, although I think she was also very hard hearing, so it was difficult to communicate with her at all. But when I got there, I looked in the refrigerator, there was basically no food in the refrigerator, just very, very little. There was a prescription on the counter for an antibiotic that had not been filled. The apartment was in disarray, and it's like, and like I said, both the aunt and uncle could not really tell me what was going on. So I immediately got on the phone with the home health company and asked them to come in and see if they could get an aide working as soon as possible. I also went to the grocery store, got some food, went to the pharmacy. In the meantime, I called the doctor to confirm that this medication was something that he should be on. He had like a bronchitis and upper respiratory infection, so he really needed to be on, and it appeared that he was getting worse, so he really needed to be on the antibiotics. So I picked up the prescription, and basically the other thing was that they had pill boxes set out that were not in order. There was medication in them, but not necessarily the right medication for the right days.
Yeah.
So by the time I left, I had put the correct medication in for the week. I had talked to the aide about, making sure to remind them to take it, at certain times. I had got the medication set up. He had also was on a breathing, a nebulizer machine. I had gotten that set up for him. And so, and when I was leaving, the aide was cleaning up the apartment. So I felt comfortable that they were both safe, that they were, on the road to recovery, basically. And then after that, I called the niece, who I'd been talking to periodically through the day, but I called her and told her, she could relax, everything's in order, and that, we would be in contact with the aides by phone, and that we would stop by and see him next week. So this particular client, they did improve, and as the husband did get better, he was able to pretty much, we were able to phase out, and he could take care of the management needs of him and his wife. But anyway, but fast forward 4 years later, the husband has since died, and the niece has called us back in, so now we're taking care of the wife. So
Okay,
so.
yeah, good job there. That's certainly going above and beyond. Kathy, is there anything you can tell our audience that your company does differently compared to others?
When you say that, Cindy, two thoughts come to mind. And one is that I always like to tell the families, no matter, or the clients, whoever asks us a question of, can you do this, or we're having this problem with that, what can we done about it? My answer is always yes. Because we're not only, of course we have the direct relationship with the clients, but we're also a resource guide. And when we start a client, or as we take care of a client, we're always out there looking for other resources and ways to help them with whatever their challenges are. So that's definitely something that like I said, I don't like to use no in my vocabulary. I always like to be real positive, and yeah, we can help you with that. The other thing is that we like to go the extra mile for our clients. We do have 24/7 care, meaning that there's always someone on call if an emergency comes up. I mean, there's been a number of times that us and the other care managers in our company have gone out to the hospital, on the weekends, at night, because, in the nature of our business, people don't just have problems from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Right.
We're a 24/7 business, so, and we do provide that. And so basically we do, and then all the time we're always talking to the family, because there's nothing worse than being away from someone you love and not being able to do a thing about it, and so we do keep them, like if I go to the emergency room with a client, I won't just tell them we're at the emergency, text them emergency room. No, I'm gonna make a phone call. I'm gonna tell them what the doctor's saying. I'm gonna say what the plan is, what the expectation is, they're gonna be hospitalized, no, they're gonna go home. They go home, we make sure that any medications are taken care of, any prescriptions are filled, that they're in the home. And, whatever obstacles are in our way, we like to, get those obstacles out of the way and make sure that the client gets the best care.
Very good. Well, Kathy, I have one last question for you. Is there anything else you would like to say and share with our audience about Atlas Aging Care Life Management? Anything at all that you would like for our viewers to know?
Okay. Yeah, we are client advocates. What we do is we are there to be there for the client, to make sure that they can get the best care possible, that they can reach their maximum potential, to make sure that, they have that support. And, it's like, I know that families often want to be there, but sometimes because of distance, or like I said, sometimes it's local families, but because, their jobs, or they have young kids or whatever, they can't be. Well, we can be there, and we can go to the doctors with them, we can help them with their medications. Like I said before, we can fill a pill box if that's what it takes. We can pick up the medication in the pharmacy, we can, coordinate if there's home health in there, the aides, we can, just, make sure that they, get what the client needs to make sure that they get the care they need. And all the while, we're communicating with the family, keeping them up to date, making sure if they do go to the doctors and all of a sudden the doctor says they need this procedure, we can fill them in and let them know why. So we like to know our clients. We like to know that we do care and that we really want to improve our clients' quality of life.
That's great, Kathy. But could you tell us how our viewers can reach you?
Sure. Okay, we have a toll-free number. It's 844-226-1537. Our website is atlascaremanagement.com. And my personal email is kfranzone@atlascaremanagement.com.
Wonderful. This is Sidney Chugani, your host for the Fort Lauderdale Eldercare channel, and we're so glad to have Kathy Franzone from Atlas Aging Life Care Management today.
Thank you, Cindy, for having me.
Thank you, Kathy, for coming over. See you next time.